I am so excited to be bringing you this brand new webinar, Find Your Balance, Boundary Setting Like a Zen Master. Now, this was a webinar that was actually requested by you. It was not something that I originally had in my webinar schedule, but I got so many requests for this specific topic that I knew I had to put it in. Now, as a preview for it, I want to just talk here today about why it's important that you maintain work-life balance and set better boundaries in 2017. Why are so many people requesting this topic? Right? Why is it important? And why is it important that you register for this webinar and either attend the live session of it or get the on-demand replay later? Well, issue number one, when we are stressed out in our work life, in our professional life, it doesn't really matter. That emotional stress can have a dramatic impact on your health. Okay, so far as your body is concerned, there is no difference between getting hit in the arm over and over and over again and having someone yell at you over and over and over again in terms of the reaction that your body is going to have to that stress. Now, of course, there's a difference, right? Getting hit in the arm over and over again is going to cause a bruise on the arm. Getting yelled at over and over again by a boss or a really toxic, damaging coworker is going to cause a mental scar. So it is different in that sense. But in terms of how your body reacts to consistent stress over time, whether it's emotional or physical, you're going to have the same reaction. And that's that you're going to get physically sick. Okay, and you're going to get physically sick in unpredictable ways. That means that someone might have a heart attack, another person might have a stroke, another person might have constant chronic pain in their back. Another person might have high blood pressure. They haven't been able to really pin down what types of stress cause what types of physical manifestations. But the bottom line here, and this actually makes it even more important, right? You don't know how it's going to impact you. When you have better work-life balance, when you have better boundaries, your stress level is reduced, and that means you're dramatically lowering your chances of getting physically sick. There is nothing in the world more valuable than your health. Nothing. So even if you have no other reason to attend this webinar, this is reason number one. It's going to set you up to be healthier because you're going to be taking better care of yourself. Number two, and this may seem counterintuitive, but it is based on research, the number one predictor of job satisfaction is work-life balance. If you are happy with your work-life balance, that means you're going to be more satisfied in your job. When you're more satisfied in your job, you're going to be more productive, you're going to do better work, you're going to be more likely to help out your coworkers, etc., etc., etc. So it only leads to good things. So yes, that means that working less and being more committed to your boundaries will actually result in you doing a better job at work and being more successful in the long term. Reason number three that you should attend this webinar. Taking better care of yourself will actually make you more assertive and more confident at work. Right? And again, that may seem like a weird link, but when you are taking better care of yourself, when you are putting yourself and your needs first, that's inherently going to change the way that you interact with others. All right, guys, being confident and being assertive, it's a skill that we develop over time. Some people are just naturally born with it, and how lucky for them. But for most of us, we have to practice it. It's just like any other skill. It's like juggling or drawing or driving a car. You weren't very good when you started out doing it, but you do it over and over again and you get better at it, okay? Confidence and assertiveness is the same thing. And when you're setting better boundaries for yourself and you're keeping committed to those boundaries, that's giving you a constant chance to practice it. So over time, your coworkers are going to see you differently. You're going to be more likely to speak up on meetings. You're definitely going to be more likely to stand up for yourself and say, no, I'm not going to do this. Yes, I'll do this, but no, I won't do that. So it's going to lead to you being more assertive and confident at work. Last reason is you are going to have a better sense of your professional path when you find that balance. And the reason that is, if you follow the method I'm going to teach you in this webinar, is it's going to help bring you to a higher sense of clarity on what your professional path is. And that clarity is so important. It's something that I don't think people strive for enough at work. I ask them where they want to be in 3 years, and they look at me like a deer in headlights. They have no idea. Right? But not knowing where you want to go professionally is like getting in your car and trying to drive cross country without a map or a GPS system. Look, you might end up in the right place, but it's going to probably take you a lot longer to get there, and you've got a pretty decent chance of getting lost along the way and ending up in the wrong place. Okay, so when you work on your boundaries, when you work on your work-life balance, part of this process is making sure you're going in the right direction. Okay guys, so that is 4 reasons why you should sign up for my free webinar, Find Your Balance, Boundary Setting Like a Zen Master, and you can sign up for it at zenworkplace.com/balance.